Hey everybody, it's Mr. Postman here delivering you another Feed the Beast CTM map video, and today we're going to be working towards our next objective, which is the squeezer. And the squeezer can be made in this fashion here with 6 tin ingots, 2 glass blocks and a sturdy machine. A sturdy machine can be made by 8 bronze ingots like this, and a bronze ingot is made by smelting bronze dust. Bronze dust is made by mixing copper dust with tin dust. And one thing you guys need to know before we get started here is that dust is part of the mod. I believe it's part of a bunch of mods. Industrial Craft is one of the ones that uses it, and in this mod pack it's what we're going to be using. So if we search for a Macerator, this is how we get dust. So if we make a Macerator, it basically grinds any ores or ingots or anything up and makes it into dust. So if we put a copper ingot in there, it will make it into a copper dust. So this is what we need to make. Looks a bit complicated, right? So we need some flint, which is easy to get. We need some cobblestone. We got heaps of that. Need a machine block and an electronic circuit. What the heck is a machine block? We click on that, it is 8 refined iron ingots, like so. Refined iron, if we click on that, is an iron ingot smelted once more. So if you smelt an iron ingot, you get refined iron, which is pretty cool. And then if we use the refined iron to make, where is it? Oh, that's right. We use the refined iron to make a machine block. You can't use normal iron for this, only refined iron. So that's alright. And then we need to make an electronic circuit, which is made by 6 copper cable, redstone, and 1 more refined iron. So copper cable, we need some rubber. And how do we get rubber? We get it from rubber trees. So that's going to be the first thing we want to do here. As you saw from last episode, I've cleaned this area up a little bit. I made this area here and I did not die this time, so that's always good. So what we need first here is a rubber tree sapling, which we don't appear to have any of, but we taught it to our table, hopefully, so we should be able to pick one up. Here we go. And I probably just want to make 4 of them, because I want to make quite a bit of rubber. Rubber's pretty useful, so let's go over here. Plop one down there, one there, one there, and one there. Now, I am not entirely sure if these guys are going to grow, but you know what? Let's give it a shot. See what happens. I want to put a torch there and there, because I don't want creepers spawning here again. So what I'm going to do is try and get some more bone meal, so that we can try and grow these trees. Come on, bone meal. There we go. 1 bone meal. See if they grow where they are. There we go. So they do. So I might just get some more bone meal. And they're 48 each, so that should do it. 1, 2. Should get us 1, and then I should be able to put it there. And then I should be able to get 1, and not another one because I'm silly. So if we do that, we can get another one. Now we've got 3 bone meal. Let's go hit our trees with it. Well, our saplings. There we go. So we've got 4 rubber trees. And what you can see on these rubber trees is they've got this little weird orange spot. And if we knock all the leaves off, we should be able to see that they have actually, normally, more than 1 orange spot. And what the orange spot is the tap. And the tap is where we get rubber from, or we get sticky resin actually. We don't get rubber directly from the trees, but we can use the sticky resin to make rubber, which is pretty cool, and it's exactly what we need. So I'm just gonna tidy these guys up, see if we can find all of the taps. So there's one, there's another one, yeah. Alright, we'll do this, and the way that you get the sticky resin out of these rubber tree taps is by using a thing called a tree tap, which is this guy right here. And the way you make a tree tap is with wood like this. So you just get 5 pieces of wood, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that'll make a tree tap. And then you right click on these little orange spots. Oh, there we go. We got another sapling. Right click on these little orange spots and you'll get, well, what do we get? Let's see. We need to make some wood. So we'll get, here we go, 2 pieces of wooden. Damn it, that's not going to work. Alright. Yeah, okay. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way here. Get our Philosopher's Stone, which was not our friend in the last episode. I was very disappointed in it. And then if we come over here, we hit this. We get, what do we get? We get sticky resin. So that's pretty awesome. We'll go around and see how much sticky resin we can get. Oh, we got 2 from that one. And as you can see, this tree tap does deplete itself. So we will have to make a new one eventually. There we go, we got some more resin. And as you can see, these little orange spots on the trees actually regenerate. What you don't want to do is right click on these guys twice in a row. See, if you just right click on the little outline there, it won't grow back. So your trees won't grow back. So what we can do now is we can leave these trees here, and they're going to regenerate their little funky spot things, and then we can come back and get more rubber out of them later. So that's pretty awesome. So we've got 11 sticky resin, and what do you do with sticky resin? Well, if we hit U here, we'll be able to see, you just smelt it in a furnace, and then from that, we get rubber. So I've got some charcoal here, some I prepared earlier, and we'll put the sticky resin in there. And so what we need to make our Macerator is some copper cable, which requires 6 rubber. So we'll get 6 rubber, we'll get 3 copper, so we got 1 copper here. We'll put some more in, or we'll get some more out here. We'll get 1, 2, and we'll keep the one in our chest free, just in case. So now we've got 3 copper, 1 rubber. What else do we need? We need 3 flint. So we've got some flint in here, I believe. We got 1. Let's just grab. Here's a little trick. I think I've probably shown you before. If you put the flint in here, it will allow you to always make it, no matter how much EMC you put in. Because once you start putting in more, it starts giving you bigger, more expensive items and gets rid of the cheaper ones. So we'll put that guy back in there. We got 3 flint. What else do we need? Some cobblestone and a machine block. So for that we need 8 refined iron, which is going to be 8 iron. So if we get some of this, I think we should be okay here. How do we get iron? I think it's 256 is iron. There we go. So we'll get 1, and we need 8. So we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we've got an 8th one here. Perfect. So once this rubber's done, we'll put the iron in the furnace. So with this, we can already make our copper cables. So if we get out our Philosopher's Stone here, we'll put recipe like this, and we get 6 copper cables, which will allow us to make an electronic circuit, which uses actually another piece of refined iron. So I might just get a bit extra of this refined iron, because I'm fairly sure we're going to need quite a bit of it. So I'm going to just actually dump all this in there, put that there, and get, I'm just going to shift click, there we go. That should be plenty, 18, good. Alright, so we got some rubber there, we'll cook up our iron into refined iron. Nice. So then we can make, actually we need some more redstone first. So we've got 1 piece of redstone here, but we need more. So if we put 1 piece of gunpowder in here, we're still transmuting matter. 1 piece of gunpowder, should get some redstone, which is awesome, exactly what we want. So once this is done, we should be able to make our, hold on, let's look at this recipe again. Electronic circuit, 1 refined iron, some copper cables, and some redstone. So we're going to take 1 of these refined iron out, or all of them, because you can't take just 1. Get our recipe going here. Redstone, refined iron, 6 copper cables. There's our electronic circuit. Awesome. So we've got our electronic circuit. And one thing that you do need to know is this macerator, it actually requires electricity. So how we make electricity is by creating a generator. A generator is also fairly easy. It's not the cheapest thing in the game, but it's, you know, not too expensive. And I've just realized we will actually need a little bit more iron. So I'm going to chuck this in here, get another 3, that sounds good. 3 iron sounds good. Chuck them in there. Alright. And then, so to make a generator, you make an RE battery, which is just a rechargeable battery, a machine block, and a furnace. Or you can do this recipe down here, which I don't actually know which is cheaper, but I'm going to use this one up here because it's simpler. Machine block, so we need 2 machine blocks, a furnace, and an RE battery. How do you make a battery, you may be asking? Click on this guy here, or this guy, and we need 4 tin, 2 redstone, and a copper cable. So we're going to be needing some more. Actually, we won't need more rubber. Don't mind me. But we will be needing some more copper. So if we put, let's see, we are burning through this wood. We need another copper, and then that should give us 3. And what we can do instead of the other recipe is we can do 1, 2, 3. We get 6 uninsulated. Then we put one of those in there with rubber, and we get 1. So if we don't want all 6, we can do it like that, which is pretty handy, especially when we want to make a battery. So we need 2 more redstone. We've got 1. Oh, we'll just take this one. 4 tin, and the copper cable, which we already have. So we need to get some tin, and we can do that right now. I didn't mean to chuck that in there. Let's get some tin. How much is tin worth? I think it's 256. There we go. So we need 4 tin, and we're going to need more later anyway. So let's just grab a bunch of tin. We can always transmute this back if we want. Alright, so this is all our refined iron done. Let's go and make, like we said, we would need 2 machine blocks. And in Industrial Craft 2, you do need a lot of machine blocks. They are very, very useful. So to make the RE battery, we want 2 pieces of redstone, 4 tin, and a copper cable. There we go. So what do we want to make out of this? We need a generator. So we need our machine block and our furnace. So we'll just make an extra furnace here. I don't know if I have the recipe taught to the table, so I'm just going to make it myself. There we go, furnace. And let's make this generator. So we'll get, what do we need again? We need our battery, our furnace, and my mouse is derping out hardcore here. There's our generator. Awesome. So I'm not quite sure where I want to put this yet, but I think for now, this is as good a spot as any. So we can put the generator down. Looks kind of like a furnace. If you right click on it, it still looks like a furnace, but you've got this extra little window here. And if I get some charcoal, I'll show you what that does. So if we put the charcoal in here like you would with a normal furnace, it's gonna burn, but this little thing here is gonna fill up with the red line. And what the red line means is that you've got energy in there. So we can use this energy. If we attach a machine next to it, we can use that energy to power it. So what we need is a macerator, which we're going to make now. We've got our machine block. We still actually no, we've got our advanced circuit, or sorry, our electronic circuit. We just need more flint, which actually we already made. Cool. So we've got our machine block, 3 flint, our electronic circuit, and 2 cobblestone will get us our macerator. Awesome. So what you can do is you can put these machines that require power next to the generator by shift right clicking. And I wish it had faced me. Actually it is. There we go. And so what the macerator does, actually I'll show you in a moment. We've got some power in the generator, and you can see the little red lightning bolt here says that the macerator is receiving power because it's next to the generator. And what we need to make is we need to make some copper dust. So actually, let's look for our recipe here. We need a squeezer, or yeah, let's look at the squeezer. Oh, squeezer. So we need a sturdy machine, which needs 8 bronze ingots. And to get bronze ingots, you need 1 bronze dust. And to get 1 bronze dust, you need... to get 2 bronze dust, you need 3 copper dust and 1 tin dust. So all in all, we are going to need 4 tin dust and 12 copper dust. So what that means is we can get... Let's see. We need 3 tin ingots and 3 copper ingots. It's pretty easy to do the math there. So let's get... Yeah, we need 12... Was it 12 copper ingots? I always forget this recipe. Let's look here again. We need, yes, 12 copper, 3 tin. Alright, so let's get this. That's good because copper is actually cheaper. And I'm just going to get some of this. We've already got 3 tin, so we're already pretty set with that. I'm just going to dump all of that in there. We need 12. Can I control click? Not really. Alright, 12 copper, 3 tin. What we can do here is we can put these guys in the Macerator. And you will see this little bar here. It moves across. And it's basically just grinding all these ingots up. And it's going to make it into dust, which we'll see in a sec. Ready? Hup. Copper dust! So we're going to want to put some more charcoal in there so that we don't run out of power. And this generator is actually pretty smart. It's only going to burn this fuel when it knows that it needs to supply power. So if it's full, it's not going to burn any of that fuel, which is pretty awesome. So we need to get 12 copper dust and 3 tin dust. Awesome. And what else do we need? We need 2 pieces of glass. So we don't have any sand at the moment, but as you probably know, we've got our little philosopher's stone here. We can make sand if we want. Actually, I've already shown you how to make sand. So if we just right click on this, we should get 2 sand. Awesome. Which I've already demonstrated in one of the previous videos, even if I did not mean to. So I'll put these guys in here because we want 2 sand. Just fuel it with a couple of wooden planks for now. As you can see, it's grinding away. It's going to make us some copper dust, and then we'll put the tin in there to make some tin dust. It'll get there eventually. It's a little bit slow, but you know, it is awesome at the same time. So one other thing I want to do, I probably won't do it this episode, but I want to make a nether portal up here so that we don't have to climb all the way down there to get to our zombie pigman farm. But like I said, probably won't do that this episode. Do it in another one. Another thing with this furnace, generator, you can actually put machines on any of its 4 sides, or sorry, 6 sides. So that's pretty cool. And what you would want to do that for is, if you look up, I don't know if there's actually a way to see them all. Looks like there is, yeah. If we go to machines, processes, or we could probably just go to machines, anything, you can see there's all these different machines that come with Industrial Craft 2, which use the energy unit power. You can actually make an electric furnace, which would allow, it basically acts like a normal furnace, but instead of using coal directly, it uses the power made by this generator. So that's pretty cool. Let's see how expensive those are. Electric furnace. Do we want to make one of them? We need an iron furnace, some redstone, and an electronic circuit. Let's see. We're running pretty low on wood here, but you know what? Let's just do it. We need a little bit more wood still. We'll dump this in here, and we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll make ourselves an iron furnace using our philosopher's stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Iron furnace. What else do we need? We need 2 redstone and an electronic circuit. So we'll need to go get some more. Okay, we're running out of power there too. So I'm gonna get some more of this charcoal, chuck it in there. Awesome. We'll be running for ages. And we need to go get some more rubber so that we can make another electronic circuit. Awesome. Getting heaps of rubber here. You rubber trees, you're awesome. Did you know that? Anybody ever told you? Alright, we got some more of this. Put it in our furnace. And like I said, eventually, I probably will want to make... Okay, this is all done. Put the tin in there. Yeah, I probably will want to make a electronic furnace. Or electric furnace. Electric furnace. So that we can use the generator's power instead of just putting coal in the furnace like this. But, not right now. That's a future project. So we're grinding up our tin. We're going to make some tin dust. And then, if I take this guy out, I'll show you how we actually make it. So if we put just tin dust, copper dust there, we'll get 2 bronze dust, which is exactly what we want. And once we get the bronze dust, we need to put it in a furnace, and that will turn it into bronze ingots for us, which is, again, exactly what we want. So is there anything else we need for this squeezer? What do we need? We need 6 tin, which we don't actually have, because we're actually grinding it all up. Let's get some tin. We'll get some more tin, because that is not enough. And you guys can see where, you know, these jungle trees come in handy, because we are running super low on resources right now. Well, not super low, but we're going to be really soon. I'm just going to take all this out, drop it in here again. There we go. 6 tin ingots. And this tree is going to be a good source. But I do want to show you guys in a future episode how we can make ourselves some an EMC farm of sorts. And I'll explain to you what that means in a future episode. So if we chuck... Did I get too much? Or sorry, not enough tin? Or, yeah, I must have only put 2 tin in there. Because we need... Oh, yeah, that's right. Because we need 9 bronze dust to make this sturdy machine. So that was my bad. Need to get 1 more tin. There we go. Cool, we got some of that. We'll put this bronze dust in here. Get it to smelt for us. And this tin's almost ready. There we go, tin dust. And we can get 1 more lot of bronze dust. Chuck it in there. Actually... Alright, so I see what I did there. I was actually thinking for some silly reason that we got 3 bronze dust per mix. But we don't, we only get 2. So we need to make some more of that. So I'm just going to macerate more of that. And I might just time skip ahead, guys, because this is getting a bit tedious. Alright, I'm back, guys. We need some more fuel, because we are all out in the generator. So what I'm going to do is... so we're on the matter table here. So I'm just going to transmute all this stuff into just other stuff so that we can put a couple of pieces of gunpowder in this table and turn that into some charcoal for us. There we go. So we'll put some more charcoal in there and some more charcoal in our generator. We've got all our copper dust. We just need to put 1 more tin in here. And as you can see, this furnace made the bronze dust into bronze ingots, which are going to come in really handy. And you know what? I'm going to teach that to the table. Cool. How much is the bronze dust worth, I wonder? I don't know. We'll see in a sec. We'll teach it to the table as well. Let's see. Tin, all done. Teach the tin to the table. So it seems like it's worth the same as the ingot. So we'll do that. We will make our bronze dust. Yeah, it's worth the same as the ingot, which is cool. So we'll chuck it in there. So now that we've got these bronze dust, we'll just bronze ingots, we'll just always teach that to the table. Or sorry, get it out of the table. And you know what? We really didn't need to go through all this, because once we made the first bronze ingot, we could have just transmuted wood or whatever into bronze ingots. But you know, I'm sorry about that. Alright, so now we've got 10 bronze ingots. What we need to do is make a sturdy machine. And you know what? We only needed 8. I don't know why I am very tired tonight, guys. I'm sorry. And to make the squeezer, we need 6 tin, sturdy machine, and 2 glass. Cool. 6 tin. Cool, we got a squeezer. And what the squeezer does, I don't really know all its uses, but you can use it to make squeeze items into like a juice, kind of. So you can make seeds turn into seed oil, which is used for some of the other mods and stuff like that. So we don't have much of a use for it right now. So let's just head over here, feed it to the beast, and see what we get for it. Let's see. So I'm thinking the purple one's going to light up. Not really sure though. Come on, beast. Oh no, we got this one. Whatever it is. Weird bronzy color. Which way is it? I think that's it over there. Let's go have a look. See what we can get. And once we do that, I think I might call this an episode. Once we see what we've got. Alright, we got some nickelite, which is used for red power 2, I believe. Let's see what the recipes are. Yeah, you can use it in red power 2 to make a BT battery. And a few other things, which is used in the craft of bluetricity. And we got some clay, which, you know, we all know what clay is. But let's see what recipes you can use it in, because obviously it's got to have some kind of use here. So we can use it to make a clay block, we can use it to make a builder's backpack, a turbery, which I don't really know what that is, but you know, whatever. We can use it to make a brick, and what can we use the bricks for? Well, not a whole lot by the looks of it. Let's see. What else? You can use it to make a blue electric alloy furnace. Cool, so we got nickelite and clay. So what does that leave our options for the next one? We've made the companion cube, the iron chest, and the squeezer. Now how do we make a geothermal generator? We need cells, which is just made of tin, generator, refined iron, and glass. That might be the next one to make, just because I think the builder is still a bit expensive for us. We need quite a few diamonds actually to make the builder, and we need ink sacs, which we don't have yet. So the next one, in the next episode, we're going to make a geothermal generator. So let's just come over here and just check that we have completed everything before signing off. Yep, the charcoal's in there, charcoal's in there. Alrighty, so in the next episode, we're going to be making a geothermal generator, which is basically, if you want a description, it's basically a replacement for the generator in Industrial Craft 2. So it can power nearby blocks and can power cables. But it actually is powered off of, let's see. So the geothermal generator is actually powered from lava. So you can pipe lava into it, or you can put lava buckets in there, and it will make energy out of the lava. So that's pretty awesome. So we might, actually we don't have a whole lot of lava, so we probably can't do much with that. But it's pretty cool nonetheless. So I think with that, I'm going to call it an episode here, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.